Robinson is with us here on 97.3 The Fan. Craig, it is an absolute pleasure to have you in studio.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Got to introduce my buddy here too, Rat Richards. Matt Richards on the show with me this weekend along with Ralph Roberts.
We call those flubs, and I'm famous for them on our show, so thank you for making me feel better.
Rat Richards is fantastic, man. Welcome in. I know, I was asking you downstairs, do you usually get up this early? You said you're not super unfamiliar, but you're making the rounds and getting everybody to come out to the shows.
Well, the shows are sold out. This is strictly to say hello to the people. And
I love
these
that.
different platforms.
Because you could be asleep right now.
I could be asleep right now.
And the show would still be sold out.
So it would still be sold out. Okay, I agreed to this a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I tease. But this is to say hello, see how y'all doing.
Man, we're doing good. We've been fired up to have you in. You got some huge fans in here. Eastbound and Down, I had to start with. It's my favorite show that's ever been made. You played Reg Mackworthy.
Yes, sir.
It's just an unbelievable. It's so wheels off. It's so. How much of that was improv by you guys?
Oh man, I don't remember. It's
been a while.
It's been a while, but you definitely had some freedom to play. I think one scene that comes to mind is when I had. I was like, I see you in a week, and that's then I was like,
it's 7 days.
I had to break it down. And then we just improvised going back and forth, because I was like, no, specifically, how many hours is that? So stuff like that, or even those outtakes with Will Ferrell, just obviously he doesn't care about the take. He's just trying to kill us. But have you seen Bat Fight?
No, I've not seen
Bat Fight. No,
I'll look up Bat Fight.
Okay.
That might be my best work.
Bat Fight is your best work.
Bat Fight, yeah,
better than Reg Mackworthy.
This happened. Bat Fight. We were on set, and I said to Will, I said, "What if we just start like circling each other with these bats?"
With a bat.
And then he said, "Bat Fight." And then I waited till he got off, and then we just shot it in the parking lot. He has the song that you're going to see when you watch it. But in the meantime, don't forget about Killing It on Peacock. It's out there now, and we got season 2 coming up later this year, so you can catch up.
Now, I watched the first episode yesterday. Now, it got me like right from the get-go. I don't want to spoil anything, but the scene with your dad, the guy that plays your dad, is funny as hell. And then you're like, oh, my God, all right, here we go. We're off and running.
We're here now.
Now,
we're in it.
Your involvement there is more than just acting on that show.
Yeah, I'm a producer, and that's it.
You write for that show, too?
I don't write.
No writing?
Outside of the improvs, we do whatever, but no, that's up to the staff, and the staff, Dan Gore, Luke Del Tredici, they were the head of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, nice.
So while I was over there, we started talking about doing something for after Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then it's become this.
Well, Craig Robinson joins us in studio this morning. Obviously, you're known for a lot of things. I mean, you've been in a ton of amazing movies. You always seem to. You make me happy, is what I said yesterday. When I see you on stage, when I see you on film, on TV, and I go, he puts me in a good mood.
That's a good thing for a comedian.
It is, yeah. Like I feel like because you played Daryl, and Daryl's such a beloved character from The Office. What's the other side of Craig Robinson like?
Dark,
brooding.
You don't want to know. I get the happy. I get that from my mom, man. She was she was a school teacher, and people would say stuff to me like, "Man, I wish your mom was my mom," And then my father was it was a regular Huxtable household, really. My father was the attorney. And ruled with an iron fist.
Yeah.
And then my mom's like the sweetest person ever.
So that's where you get your jovial mood from.
Yeah, and she was funny and musically inclined. She was playing and singing for us while we were in the womb. So that's the music just came naturally.
So, Craig, you actually have something in common with my co-host over here.
Birthday.
Not a birthday.
Not a birthday.
You actually have both been spokespeople for the Dietz and Watson Corporation.
Hey,
I did the lunch meats. I didn't get a chance to do Dietz nuts like yourself.
Well, it's actually meat as well. The
It is.
nuts.
Yeah.
The meat nuts.
Yeah.
Meat nuts.
Right.
How crazy is that? And delicious. Have you had them?
They're amazing.
They are.
Yeah, we did.
Everything they make.
We
really
literally
good.
went and we played your commercial on our show, and we went and got Deets
Nuts.
Right on.
Tasted
Put them
Deets
right in our
nuts.
mouth.
You hear that, Deets? Bring it back.
When you do, bring
We
it back
learned
for
about
sure.
the lunch meat wars, though, that
Yes.
go on between them and their competitors.
I did.
It's pretty
Lunch meat
intense.
wars.
Lunch
Oh,
meat
yeah.
wars.
Oh,
Sounds
it's like
like-
the mafia.
An amazing
Yeah.
documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
It sounds like
I'm
it
not
should be.
kidding. It was
Lunch Meat Wars.
It was them against the
Or
other
a great
big
comedy.
brand. I
Yeah,
won't mention
we won't
the other
mention them,
brand
yeah.
because you can't say them. But
Yeah.
when you do a spot like that for Dietz and Watson, and number one, they hand you the script and you're like, done, right? Like,
Oh yeah, that.
done
Yeah,
deal.
sure.
and do you get like Dietz nuts for life?
No.
How many Dietz nuts did you get?
I did get a few packages. I probably could get some more, but
Just gotta make a phone call.
yeah, man. Those things, yeah, they're dangerous.
They are.
I'll just keep going, man. It's little packages, and like you eat a package of peanuts. That's what Deets. For those who don't know, what's up, San Diego? Wait, it says Mike is muted. Is that me?
No, you're good. You're good. You seem uncomfortable.
Put a 1 in the comments.
You're not uncomfortable talking about Dietz nuts.
Deets nuts? No. I love talking about
That's our
Deets
bit.
nuts.
We do too.
We pantomime the whole show. No one can hear anything. It's just. I want to ask you about you mentioned bat fight comedy nowadays. It used to be, you did a show, maybe a guest star, you be on a TV show or a movie. Now there's so many of these online clips that go viral. Are those getting monetized at all? How do they make money on those clips?
I have not seen
Anything. You don't get anything from those?
My residuals from whatever, but no, I don't have a YouTube channel, nothing like that.
Okay.
I probably should.
Because I mean,
you probably should.
some of the best stuff now. People go click on it; it'll get millions of views. And I wonder, how do comedians get paid for this stuff?
They
nowadays?
do Dietz nuts commercials, I think.
Yeah, I haven't. That's a good question. I should probably look into that.
We're
It was like
here to help.
$8 million.
Will's just getting all the checks, and he's not telling you about them. Like apparently,
Actor Craig Robinson joins us in studio this morning. So you kind of cut your teeth in a city I'm very familiar with as well, Chicago at Second City, which is like the breeding ground for so many brilliant comedians. What's your first day like walking into there and trying to hold your own? And how long did it take till you go, oh yeah, I belong?
Second City. Well, I went through the training center, so I started at level
0.
Yeah, level 0. I think it was A through E, and then 1A, 1, and then 1A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it was. But I went through like 10 classes, and what would happen is like you go for, I don't know, it was 8 weeks. It was really like a class.
Yeah.
And the level A through E, the beginning levels, you got people in there. Somebody bought them they bought the class.
Yeah.
I think it might be fun. So it's people not really interested. Then once you get to the upper levels, it's like, okay, these people are here to, do some sketch and stuff. And I went there wanting to be a comedian. So I was like, I thought that's how you learn how to write jokes and stuff. But it was Second City. So I ended up, learning, improv and a little bit of sketching. And so it was great for my career. It was a good thing to arm myself with.
that's fascinating. I mean, how much of it is comedy is instinct, and how much of it is you kind of learn and have to figure out how it works?
It depends on what situation. Sometimes it's all instinct, and sometimes it's figuring it out. I had to expand my comedic vocabulary just being in Hollywood, because like I'd be reading a script at a table read, and this, I read a line, and people just start bust out laughing. I have no idea. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Okay, all right, check that one down.
Funny line.
But, so yeah, it's certain things I have to look out for. But you just live and learn.
Out of all the things that you do, stand-up comedy, and you do TV, you do commercials, you do movies, you've done all. What's your favorite and what's your least favorite?
Our favorite is live performance.
Stand-up, like this weekend.
Live performance, yeah, for sure. You up close and personals, people, are coming out. You could be sitting at home watching videos, but they're coming out to be there, And being on something like The Office, it feels like you're everybody's friend.
Yeah.
And so, they get to come and then the shows are sold out. It's a crazy energy, man. And then don't get me started when I'm with my band. Forget about it.
Just up there playing. Yeah, we should have brought a keyboard in today. I don't know what we were thinking, man. We really screwed that one up.
Screwed the pooch.
We did. We have an old guitar around here somewhere, but I think it's out of tune. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't play guitar.
All right, well, there you go.
Now, I'm curious, Craig, you got so many different projects Joe's involved in and throughout the year. I've been fascinated by the writer's strike. How is that impacting you and any projects you're working on? And
hard-hitting question.
Very hard-hitting.
Well, just curious.
And what side do you stand on?
Well, here's the thing. If we come back for season 3 for Killing It, then it would affect, and then it affects any projects that are going on currently that they can't make any changes to. So I'm just on the road. So. And then I think I have a Pizza Hut commercial to film pretty soon. But right now, I'm okay right now with it, and we'll see how long it lasts. And the longer it lasts, obviously, it'll start really digging in.
Well, what's Craig Robinson's sports fandom like? You got any teams that you're?
This is technically a sports show.
Technically, yeah, we are a sports station.
I'm a Bulls fan. I'm a Chicago guy.
Yeah.
Bulls, Bears, and all that. So, but it's so much fun watching these. The playoffs are probably not fun unless the Lakers are in there right about now, and they are. But man, what a game last night!
Oh yeah.
Huh? Were you going to say you like watching the Lakers lose?
No.
Oh, you like watching them win?
I just enjoy good basketball.
Me too.
And it's nothing like being in a town when the team is winning. I was in Chicago when the Bulls were winning. And you could any bar you go to.
Yep.
It was just a party, So it's like if you're in one of those cities or if you can get down to L.A. while they're playing, just go be somewhere and enjoy.
When you're in Hollywood, you ever run into LeBron and
You ever seen LeBron?
Yeah. But not the LeBron,
Oh,
LeBron Jenkins. I see him all the time. At CBS.
LeBron Jenkins. How's his mid-range game?
Me and my buddy one time, man, we saw this dude. He must have been 7'1", and he was homeless. And then my buddy said, his sign would say, "We'll dunk for food," right? And then we were going back and forth making up names for this feels controversial. Y'all get quiet on me, but it's but
we're on the edge of our seats.
LeBroke James, Tragic Johnson, James Worthless.
Yeah, I can see it's funny and problematic at the same time.
Problematic. Okay.
Well,
okay, no more untried material. Okay, on the morning show.
It's funny though.
It's very funny.
Yeah. Y'all all left me.
I know. I'm supportive of the arts, and you're right to.
What's up with the Coyotes in San Diego? What's going on with that?
I just told them about how I lost one of my dogs to a coyote. They're insane.
You meet Craig Robinson, and that's what you bring up?
Well,
the first thing he said, "Hey man, how you doing?" So it's Coyotes, yeah. I'm like,
"Hey, nice to meet you." Coyote ate my dog.
Rat was talking. It's Matt.
Rat Mitchards.
Rat Mitchards. Rat was talking about. He was checking on his dogs. He called and he's like, "Hey, I want to make sure the babies are okay." And I thought he was talking about his kids. He's like, "No, my dogs."
Oh.
And I go, "Oh man, bummer." I was like, "I just actually lost a couple of dogs." And he's like, "Oh, cool." A good way to start the morning. No, I'm so sorry, but
cool.
I felt like a downer. It's on me. I felt like a downer. He's like, "Oh man, so sorry to hear that." And I said, "Yeah, Coyote got one."
Let's go back to the homeless material.
Let's do it. I think that was probably
something more uplifting.
You don't have a lot of coyotes eating dogs in your stand-up routine.
It hasn't happened, but they're where I live in LA. They're
everywhere.
There's 3 coyotes that around between 11 and 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. They just kind of patrol the area.
It's like a little gang.
It's like I always see them coming down the same way, and I always wonder what they would do if I wasn't in my car.
They won't do anything to you. You guys need to go check the iguana scene from Killing It. I was crying laughing. It's the first episode on Killing It. You guys got to watch that show.
Check out Killing It, y'all. Peacock.
Get
Peacock and enjoy Killing It. And then if they don't
Well, you're going to need
If
it
they
to
don't
watch
do,
the NFL playoffs.
Yeah,
this
that's
year.
true.
So
They
you
don't
might
do
as
season
well
pregame.
might as well
Go
get
ahead.
it now, and you'll be ready for the postseason.
And I got to imagine, not to, I don't want to get in your finances or anything, but the office probably still pays pretty well, right?
You know, those residual checks dwindle.
Do they dwindle?
Oh, they dwindle.
I've never known how that
they
works.
dwindle hard.
Really?
They dwindle. So first it starts out nice, and then get a little low and low. Yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever it was, I put some checks in the bank, and one was for, I should have taken pictures. One was for .07, one was for .08, and I really put
7
them in,
cents?
and I really cashed them out. Like you probably not even supposed to do that. Like who's sitting there printing? Oh, here you go.
Here's a nickel.
0.07.
Yeah. Why do they dwindle? Because it's just shown
With
less?
inflation, it's only worth like 3 cents now.
Yeah,
too.
no kidding.
Yeah,
The check is
It cost me more to go to, and I
Yeah,
drove 3 hours to that bank.
Man, it's such a pleasure to meet you. Such
Likewise, thank you.
big
Yeah,
fans
thank you so much for coming
years.
in, and good luck with the
You got
already sold out
6 shows this weekend?
Six.
Yeah, 6 left.
Good Lord.
And you better
one
know
last
someone
night.
with tickets if you want to go. So.
Thank you, San Diego. Appreciate you, supporting your boy, whether you make it or not. To the show this weekend, thank you for the love and the continued support. Mwah.
We're on YouTube right now. Our chat's been going crazy.
going
for the last few
crazy.
minutes.
YouTube.
This is
Which
the
you don't
end.
have a
Zack and
YouTube
Miri,
stream.
like The Office. What haven't you been in?
This is the
Eastbound
end.
and Down, though, for me, it's still
It's mine. It's my favorite show.
Right on.
Reg
Right on.
Mackworthy.
Thank you so much, man.
Hey,
Thank
you're
you so
welcome.
much
Thank
for coming
you.
in.
It's a pleasure.
Craig Robinson with us. All guests appear on the Premier Chevrolet of Carlsbad fan hotline. Save money the right way with Premier Chevrolet of Carlsbad. Visit them today in the Carlsbad Auto Mall. Chevrolet. Find new roads. All right, we still got 2 hours to go. We're going to give away some Padres tickets to Sunday's game against the Boston Red Sox. Series opener is tonight at Petco Park. Still laughing at Craig. He's playing with our YouTube cameras right now. Coming up next, though, the general manager of the Padres, A.J. Preller, is going to be joining us. We go from irreverent to somewhat serious as the Padres have been struggling lately.
What question do you want to ask our general manager
Anything you
here?
got
What would
to-
you ask? Because we're scuffling badly right now.
First of all, how are the hot dogs at the park?
Really, really good.
Food's
the
great.
food's
The
fantastic.
fryer food.
Really
Petco
good.
Park.
Yeah,
Then what's the complaint?
fair enough. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that's spoken like somebody from Chicago that's seen championships in his lifetime. You know, they're still waiting
You
here.
got later shows. Get yourself down to Petco
Go
Park.
to Petco Park. It's
Go
right
to
by there.
Seaside Market. Listen, tri-tip nachos.
Tri-tip nachos.
You're welcome.
Seaside Market.
Seaside Market. Tri-tip nachos at Petco Park.
Change your life.
Tri-tip or try the tip nachos?
Tri-tip.
Just the tip.
Tri-tip
Seaside
nachos.
Seaside Market. Marcos.
Tri-tip
Seaside
nachos.
Narcos. The Seaside drug dealers.
Try the tip nachos is my new favorite bit.
I was laughing like Kawhi Leonard.
It's so good.
Seaside Market.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough transition from Craig to
Yeah,
AJ
we are.
Preller.
From Craig to AJ. We're going to do our best.
We'll be all right.
We'll have like a 2-minute break coming
Yeah.
up, and then we'll get everything set with AJ Preller when we come back with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.